bed, 1 bath, 84302. All right, today we are live. We got a subto deal in Brigham City, Utah, 84302, 91 South, 200 East. So 3 bed, 1 bath, 1372 square feet. Motivated seller breakdown. Purchase price $250,000 to 50. Let me see if I can just start plugging in numbers to be super efficient. I'm always looking for ways to do things a little bit more efficient. Every single day we do this. 250, 250. Entry fee is 25,900. 25,900. Subject to mortgage balance 221,000. 221,000. 3.125%. PITI is 1330. That includes the private mortgage insurance. So equals 1330 minus the principal minus the interest amount. That's how we back into the property tax and insurance. Let's see. New plumbing, electrical update in the past 5 years. We'll need new roof in the next year. Ooh, that's expensive. Carpet and paint to get ready. All right. Let's take a quick look at this property. So this is the property with some photos. Bathroom's okay. Kitchen's not bad. Right. So for $255,000. Let's go ahead and find out which county it is because we want to get the FMR. This is in Box Elder County. So when we Google HUD FMR, HUD FMR, we're going to go to Access Smart Area FMRs, Utah. Oh, wow. And then Box Elder. And the zip code for this property is 84302. 84302. And you see that the FMR for a 3-bedroom by zip code is 1330. So I want to write this one down. 3-bed, 84302, 1330, and a 1590 is the next one. 1590. Boom. There's a 4-bedroom rent, and we always like to get the extra rent just in case there's a garage. You can always convert into additional bedrooms to see if you can creatively get higher rents. So 3-bedroom. This is going to be a 3-bedroom. Just writing down all these numbers. So now when we hit the FMR, we want to get the market rents. In order to do that, we're going to go to affordablehousing.com, owner section, drop down to market rent estimator, plug in the address, plug in bedroom count, click estimate, and then on the far right, you're going to see this number right here where it says the average market rent for 3-bedroom properties for 19 units of 3-bedroom properties within a 15.45 mile radius is $1,547. $1,547. Now, when I compare that rent of $1,547 to the FMR, $1,547 to the FMR of $1,330, $1,330 is going to be my ceiling rent. So I'm only going to be able to charge the ceiling rent as an affordable housing rental for this property specifically. Now, what's my insurance number? I'm going to add an extra $35 to the property. There's no HOA, so I can wait. Is there HOA? Let me see. Let me double check. No. No solar, no balloon. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the crime map. So if you go to topapp.com, plug in the address, go to the neighborhood section, you're going to see the crime index score right here. Now, it says right here the crime index score is 90, which is below the national average, which is pretty good in my opinion. So we could do a street drive-by really quick. Take a quick look at the area. Let's do a street view. Yeah, it looks like it's a decent neighborhood. Suburban. Yeah, not much going on here. Nice mountains in the background. Great curb appeal on these properties. Good ownership, pride of ownership. All right, that works. So overall, the neighborhood checks out pretty well. Where is this property? This is really, really north of Salt Lake City. Okay, good to know. All right, now that we have all the rents and the numbers, we're gonna go ahead and plug everything in. So 3-bed, 1 bath. Was there a garage? No garage, so there's no room to convert an additional bedroom, and with a limited amount of pictures, I'm not sure where I can convert an additional bedroom yet. So I'm going to assume that I can only use this as a 3-bedroom property, not a 4-bedroom property. All right. And even if I got a 4-bedroom, let's see what the market rent is for a 4-bedroom property in this area, which is $1,749. So I could get up to $1,590, $1,749. So it could get up there, but it's 12 units. So there's not much in this market for rental properties, actually, because you got to go 20 miles just to get 12 units. Okay. All right. So at 1330, let's go ahead and plug in some numbers for rent. So in the description, it says it needs a new roof within the next year. I would probably just go ahead and replace the roof right now, to be honest with you. And I've either rip and replace at 1372 square feet. What does that get me? About $8,000 for the roof. I'm gonna say it's usually, I've heard roofs are close to 10 grand. So let's go a little bit higher. Some money for killing the landscaping for the property, 1372. So I'm gonna have enough money to paint the place. And I think it probably had some wood flooring already on the property. So if there's carpet needs to be replaced, I'm just going to take 1372 and divide that by half. Again, all I'm doing right now is figuring out whether or not this is a deal so that I can figure out whether or not I should even send someone out there to look at it deeper, right? Again, you looked at my live about 2 or 3 days ago. We talked about how to quickly look at a deal and rule it out. We're not doing that today. We're doing the whole thing. But when I compared the rent of 1330 to the PITI of 1330, that means there's no cash flow, right? And that was before even putting on expenses. So after you put in expenses for 10% for maintenance, we'll delete the HOA because there's no expenses there, but 10% for property management and 3% for my vacancy, that results in a negative $340 a month of cash flow for this property. And just as a reminder, how I got the PITI is I just took the 1330 and I subtracted the principal and the interest for the loan balance so I can back into what the monthly payment looks like. That's all it is. You don't have to be exact there. You're just trying to figure out whether or not this is even close to being a deal. At 1330, this is definitely not a deal because then you'll be losing $341 a month, and that's a negative 6% cash on cash return, assuming your purchase price was $250,000, and assuming your rehab was about $25,000. Even if you got up to, let's say, 1590 as a 4-bedroom, which I don't think there was space, but at 1590, you're still losing negative $141 a month. So that's how I know that this is not worth my effort to even go out there and get someone to say, hey, why don't you bid on this project and tell me how much it's going to cost to build an additional bedroom? Because it's not a deal, right? And that's what you're looking for here. So $250,000, we went through all the scenarios. This is not a deal. Now, this is not similar to, don't need boots on the ground with this one. Thank you for the offer, though. For this property right here, it's just not a deal because it's not even close to being a positive cash flow on property. Now, just be careful. Sometimes folks will advertise deals and just say, hey, my cash flow is just my gross rents minus my PITI. And that's not true, right? You gotta, something breaks in every home at some point. And in this case, we got some pretty good disclosure that one, water and electrical has been updated, but you still need a new roof. So you better go put in the money in there to paint the place, get the carpet replaced with LVP, and replace the roof. And at that point in time, there's no guarantee that the HVAC won't go out, right? They might say plumbing and electrical has been updated, but nothing has been updated with the HVAC. That might break every once in a while. So you just be super careful whenever you're analyzing deals and you are figuring out whether or not something is truly worth your time or not. Because good contractors, they're busy. You really don't want to waste their time with a project that isn't going to work. So don't send someone out here to this property to give you a bid if you know that you're not going to buy anyways, right? It's a waste of everybody's time. So awesome. Have an amazing day, everybody. Today we're on day 121. We've been going live every day, analyzing deals together. This has been fun. I want to keep it going now that habits have been formed. If you need a copy of the spreadsheet, just DM me on Instagram at investwithkenhe. I'll be glad to give you a copy of the spreadsheet. I've been very blessed to have been given the spreadsheet by other people, and I've just been able to modify it to meet my own standards. So copy what I'm doing, put it on your YouTube channel, and hopefully you can create an undeniable track history of analyzing deals yourself so that when it comes time for you to spot a deal, you'll be able to recognize the deal when it comes across your table. Again, this is not investment advice, not solicitation for any investment at all. So I'm showing you guys what I'm doing every single day. And this is the implied work of real estate investing. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. And we are out.